The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Subscribe to Kids Fun for more exciting stories. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the rolling hills of the countryside, there lived a young shepherd boy named Timmy. Timmy's job was to take care of his father's flock of sheep, which grazed on the lush green grass of the nearby hills. Timmy loved his job, but he often found it boring and lonely. He would spend hours watching the sheep graze, listening to the stories of the villagers, and daydreaming about adventures beyond the hills. Timmy's father was a kind and wise man who taught Timmy the importance of responsibility and honesty. One day, while watching the sheep, Timmy thought it would be fun to cry out for help. "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is attacking the sheep," he shouted at the top of his lungs. The villagers, who were busy with their daily chores, heard Timmy's cries and rushed to help him. They ran up the hill, sticks and pitchforks in hand, ready to chase away the wolf. But when they arrived, they found no wolf and Timmy laughing at his prank. The villagers were angry and told Timmy, "Don't cry wolf if there's no wolf. We're busy and can't be fooled like this. What if there's a real emergency and we don't believe you?" Timmy just shrugged it off and continued to watch the sheep. The next day, Timmy cried out for help again. "Wolf! Wolf!" And again, the villagers came running, only to find Timmy laughing and no wolf in sight. The villagers warned Timmy, "If you cry wolf again, we won't believe you. You'll be on your own. We're not going to keep coming up here for no reason." But Timmy didn't learn his lesson. He cried out for help once more. "Wolf! Wolf!" This time, the villagers didn't come. They thought Timmy was just playing another prank. But to Timmy's surprise, a wolf really did appear. The sheep started running away, and Timmy was scared. He cried out for help again and again, but the villagers didn't believe him. They thought it was just another one of Timmy's pranks. Just when Timmy thought all was lost, he remembered his father's words, "Honesty is the best policy. If you lie and deceive people, they'll never trust you again." Timmy realized he had made a big mistake by lying. He felt sorry and ashamed, and he knew he had to make things right. With newfound determination, Timmy chased the wolf away himself and returned the sheep to the village. The villagers were impressed by Timmy's bravery and apologized for not believing him earlier. They told Timmy that they were proud of him for facing his fears and taking responsibility for his actions. From that day on, Timmy learned a valuable lesson about honesty and responsibility. He promised to always tell the truth and take care of his sheep. The villagers forgave Timmy and continued to support him, and Timmy became known as a trustworthy and brave young shepherd. As Timmy reflected on his experience, he realized that lying and deceiving people can have serious consequences. He learned that it's essential to be truthful and responsible, even when it's hard. Timmy's father was proud of him for learning such an important lesson, and he knew that Timmy would grow up to be a kind and honest person. Timmy's experience taught him that trust is a precious thing, and it takes a long time to build but can be lost in an instant. He learned that it's crucial to think before acting and to consider the consequences of his actions. Timmy became more thoughtful and responsible, and his relationships with the villagers improved. The villagers too learned a valuable lesson from Timmy's experience. They realized that they should not ignore someone's cries for help, even if they have lied before. They should always be willing to help those in need and give people a second chance. As the days went by, Timmy continued to take care of his sheep and learned more about responsibility and honesty. He became a role model for the other children in the village, and they looked up to him as a trustworthy and brave young person. Timmy's story spread throughout the village, and it became a cautionary tale about the importance of honesty and responsibility. The villagers would often tell the story to their children, reminding them of the consequences of lying and the importance of being truthful. Moral: honesty is the best policy. If you lie and deceive people, they'll never trust you again. It's essential to be truthful and responsible, even when it's hard. The end.